Have you decided?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile,
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. But if you cross the line, So one false move and I blow you up.
Yes, very clear. And perfect timing as well. It just so happens that I have a place whose tragic end, a spectacle which promises to be unique, and one I wouldn't dream of.
Well, enjoy the show. But if I ever need your help...
Very well. You make...
We need to
Do we have a problem?
I understand that you don't want to take a lot of hits, but I'd like you to be a little more aggressive.
Well, I was just waiting for your...
Thanks. This is not the time for a walk. I should meet up with the others. I'll be pissed, but I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment. I'd rather stay here, if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the...
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't...
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible.
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus.
Oh, please. Your good man had a few skeletons in his closet. He was controlling the swamp bees to keep people away. He had you all fooled. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. And after coming after Sybil, he tried to kill his captive to shut her up. There was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it.
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, he was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed.
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade.
What is it? An
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant.
You're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often. And you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who would know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
Well, that's gonna be my method, so let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain. Do you have any idea how to wake the elf prince up?
Unfortunately, I don't. I think I've tried just a...
You said just...
It's true. There's one formula I haven't tried yet. An extremely powerful solution.
What is it?
A very virulent poison secreted by the chrysalid queen. But be careful you don't mix them up with the ones you usually... I wanted to go looking for them myself, but the villagers stopped me. It seems they can be found along the road we took to get here. And apparently they own...
I'll get you some. I'll be going now.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
No, I'm staying. We have to talk about what happened. Putting it off until later will change nothing.
You could at least respect my grieving.
You're whining because you just found out your dear daddy was a son of a bitch, right?
Don't say that. He was my father.
Right. Your father who tried to kill you.
I don't believe he would have done that. He must have had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to scare me.
His reasons? I wonder what kind of reason he had for holding a woman prisoner in the swamps and leaving her to starve. Even I find that disgusting.
She was dangerous. She killed...
I'm not saying she did the right thing, but if it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. You gotta stop hiding from the truth. Your father hid a lot of stuff from us.
I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know why he had that woman prisoner, and I don't know what happened at the temple.
Yeah, okay. So you don't want to know what he was plotting, what he was hiding from us?
Of course I do. It's the only way I can hope to understand what he did.
That's good. So now we have to dry your tears and pull it together. Since you obviously didn't know what he was up to, you are the only Red Scribe that I can trust. If you want to avenge your father, or even understand him, you're gonna have to help me. But I warn you, I can't stand crybabies, got it?
Yes, I get it. Your bluntness is eloquent. But don't worry, I'll be there when you need me.
I need your help.
If you want.
It's frustrating. I feel completely...
Mercenary?
Are you Alas's assistant?
I am. I mean, I was actually his deputy.
You and me need to have a chat. And I hope for your sake that I'm going. What the hell was your wonderful master up to in the swamp? Who is this Edwin that he locked up there?
I don't know what you're talking about. He never said anything to me about the swamp, or locking someone up. Such things are not in the habits of our order.
You must know who this woman is.
Yes, of course. She's a witch. More powerful in the arcane arts than any scribe will ever be. Several months ago, we caught her trying to steal some ancient documents in one of the Order's libraries.
What kind of documents?
Very theoretical ones related to magic. To be honest, it's not one of my specialties. But they tell of the World Heart and the origin. The fact is that our master believed that she could be of more use to us doing research than in a prison. He made an agreement with her, and from then on, she's been our guest.
So why was the woman locked up?
I suppose that there's some connection with the agreement that she made with my master. Even if I don't understand. The way I understand the agreement, it stipulated that she could have access to all of our archive.
The one in the temple?
Yes. She helped to create the catalyst that you saw. Our intentions were noble. The ritual was to help us create a link with the...
It didn't work as planned.
Indeed. I suppose that had something to do with her. She must have sabotaged the catalyst, so the ritual would fail. Now I realize that we should never... Our master obviously understood that and was suspicious. That must have been why he locked her up, even though...
Why was he trying to guard the secret to the point of threatening to kill his own daughter?
I don't understand it myself. He was a wise and good man who adored his daughter, even if sometimes he was overly demanding of her.
What's gonna happen now? What's gonna become of your order and
Our order will carry on as before, even after the deaths of our previous masters. As Aeolas is no more, as for your contract, it still holds. The sad fate that has befallen us, and you.
And the Freeborn Blades always honor their contracts. Very... Let's change the subject.
Vulcan.
I need your help. Have you noticed how some of the villagers are behaving in a weird way?
I haven't seen it myself, but I can't tell you why they're behaving like that. But it may be that it's connected. The feeling is that a corrupt and unhealthy source of magic is nearby, and that it is
Uh-huh. You really know how to cheer someone up? Can I do something?
Yes, you came by at just the right time. Our healer...
I'll be going now.